No te quites los calzones porque la jaiba te va a morder, te va a morder, te va a morder. La jaiba te va a morder, te va a morder, te va a morder. La jaiba te va a morder. Si te bañas el mar.
That face though. What up, you guys? It's your homegirl Psycho. So I'm going to do my eyebrow routine when I'm trying to grow out my eyebrows, because everyone knows that it's hard to do your eyebrows as it is, and then let alone when they're growing out. So that's what I'm gonna do today, right now. So first, I mean, people try to make it seem like you need all kinds of complicated shit when you really fucking don't. You just need a brush. I got this one from the 99-cent store and I pimped it out. I cut it, chopped it up to make it thin. I personally like thinner brushes to do my eyebrows. So this is what I use. You need a flat, like straight across brush to clean up your eyebrows if that's what you like. I usually like to clean up my eyebrows just to make them look a little cleaner, especially when my hairs are growing out. And also you're gonna need a spoolie, or like I know a lot of like brush kits come with this one. You could use this side or whatever side depending on the hair that you have on your eyebrows. And then obviously you need concealer and whatever you're gonna use to do your eyebrows. So I'm going to use my pomade from Anastasia in the color Ebony. This pomade tends to be a little dry, at least for me it is. So I just take a few drops of almond oil. You can use whatever oil you like, as long as it's not kitchen oil or like vegetable oil. So I just take my brush. Well, first of all, actually, I'm like all over the place. You're gonna want to brush your hairs upwards. As you can see, I don't really have hair, but the hair that I do have, I like to brush it upwards. And I have like an eyebrow that I like more than the other one. This is the one that I like. I hate this one because it doesn't have like a shape to it, but we gotta give that one a shape. So we just gotta brush these hairs upwards. My hair usually doesn't stay the way that I want it to, but I mean, you gotta try. So now I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna dip it into my pomade. I try not to get a lot because this color is kind of dark. I mean, unless you're into those dramatic like Instagram eyebrows, then you know, go for it, but I try not to. So what I do first is I outline the bottom part of my eyebrow. So I like to generally I like to start off right here and then just start to outline it. And then as it gets to the front part of your eyebrow, there'll be less product on your brush, so it helps with that fade that most people like. So I kind of do this to see where the root, not the root, but you know what I mean, like the end of your eyebrow hairs are. So like that. And then I get a little bit more pomade, and then I'll take my spoolie and kind of just brush the hairs downwards. Now my hairs usually, they naturally grow like downwards, so they fall down that anyways. And then you're just gonna outline the top part now. So also, like, I like to start like right there. Let me zoom you guys in. Okay, Excuse my fucking face, but alright. So you can see where I started my, these are little hairs right here, but you can see where I started my line. So you're just tracing it. And then at your tail, depending how you want it, there's people that like it like kind of downwards. I kind of like it at an angle. So I take like the side of my brush and connect the line. Look at it, see if that's like, if it looks right. And then just start filling the tail in. And then I'll go in with a wipey just because the pomade dries up on my brush and then it feels like crusty. Little pieces start to crumble off onto my face and it's just a mess. So I'll just take a little wipey and then kind of clean it off. I'll go in with my spoolie. And I don't know if you guys could see like this top part right here. It has like a lot of product on it. So I just kind of go in with the tip of the spoolie and kind of just brush that in. Also try to like blend out anything that looks too harsh, like it has too much product on it. And at the same time you're brushing your hairs into place. So like that. And then I'll start to drag the product to the front. As you can see, this one has more hair than this one does. That's why I hate this eyebrow. But this one has more hair right here, so it tends to look nicer when I do that fade. So I just drag the product towards the front of my brow. If you want a more like natural looking brow, I suggest you go in with like the NYX micro brow pencil or the fucking Anastasia Brow Wiz or whatever it's called. You could kind of draw hairs in with that one than the pomade, but that's just me. And then start to fill in. Your brush basically doesn't have anything on it by now, so you just want to lightly like brush the product into your hairs. And then I take it on the side, and from the bottom whatever this motion is called, I sweep the color up. There you go. And as you can see, there's not that much color there, but that's how I like my eyebrows. My spoolie, and in the front, brush these hairs up. And as you can see, it's kind of like fading it out even more. I don't put too much pressure because I still want the product there. And I barely touch like the ends of it. So there's that brow. And then I'm using this concealer only because I don't have a concealer that's my color or my shade. I usually like a bright eyelid just so my colors could stand out if I'm using color or whatever. But I'm gonna just take, this is a Revlon Color Stay concealer. I don't know if you guys care. Just do any fucking concealer you have. And I like to dab some dab some underneath where my arch is, towards the front, on my eyelid, just to prime my eyelid, and then towards the end I kind of just like sweep it so it looks like that. And then I'm gonna go in with my flat brush. This is from e.l.f. It's an eyeliner brush. I don't really suggest this one, only because I feel like the hairs, I don't know, I don't think these hairs are synthetic. I feel like natural hair brushes suck up like products like eyeliner, like not eyeliner, liquids. So I mean, it is what it is. This is just the brush that I use, but I'm gonna take some off of where I like dabbed it at, and I'll just start to outline the bottom part of my eyebrow. This cleans up any mistakes you might have made filling in your brows. And it kind of hides the little hairs that are there, because like I said, I'm trying to grow my eyebrows out. I'm not that successful with growing my eyebrows out because my hairs don't really grow out, but anyways. And then this, I just spread it out. I spread the color out, and then I take a domed, like, small brush. I use this just to like blend out the concealer. It was already drying. It's hot in here. The brush is from Real Techniques, if you guys are wondering. You could use your finger, honestly. It's all up to you. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, use your fingers, girl. So like that. And then I take another brush. Where's my other brush? This one's also from Real Techniques. Hold on. Make sure there's no creasage. This is just like the fluffy. This isn't the one that I was looking for. This is just a fluffy brush. But I'll take my Airspun powder. People like to use all the expensive ass shit, and you don't need it. But Airspun is like my go-to for like my eyebrows, my eyes, my eye area. I like to set my eyelid first because obviously that's where it creases at. And then I kind of just sweep any extra product upwards. So like that. Sometimes there'll be leftover product on my brush from the concealer, and I kind of like tap it on my eyebrow. And that helps fade it out a little bit more if like you didn't like the way it was faded. And there's one eyebrow. So on to my next eyebrow. I do the same. This one is always a fucking bitch to do because it has no shape. Like, to me, it doesn't have a shape. It's kind of just like rounded. So we're gonna brush these hairs up, or try to at least. If you have like brow gel, I suggest you set your eyebrow hairs in place from the eyebrow that you already did. I have one, but it's like, it ain't, no. So let's do this one. So the same, I'm gonna clean this off because I don't want too much product to be on it. Take your pomade. NYX also has a pomade. If you're looking to get a pomade that's not expensive as fuck. So we're gonna do the same. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see how fucked up this eyebrow is. A bitch is flawed, okay, but you guys don't need to see all that. So as you can see, all these little freaking hairs right here, like my actual eyebrow was this, like this little piece right here, and then all these little hairs down here are like growing in. So there's like a bald spot, like a line of baldness. So since I did this one kind of thick, it kind of helps to like cover up some of these hairs. So for this eyebrow, I tend to start like right here because that's where I have more hair at. My pomade was drying up. So I'm gonna start to outline my eyebrow. Take my spoolie, brush my hairs again downwards, and then start to outline. Always look at your other eyebrow just to see if it looks the same. I mean, I'm pretty lopsided, so to me this looks the same. It might not look the same to you, but I mean, you could always fix it, you know. So like I said, this one's always a bitch to do. I mean, they look different, but I'm gonna fix it. So I'm gonna take my concealer, dab it there, spread some there and here and here. Take my angled brush. If you want to see if your eyebrows are like the same length, take your brush and like match it to the end of your eye. This one's a little, you could kind of tell, but it's fine. I mean, I ain't tripping. So yeah, those are my eyebrows. Check out Ninja Drew 69. He's a good friend of mine. We used to fuck up fucking zombies like 24/7 back in the days. He does all kinds of gameplay. He doesn't edit his shit. He's like raw, you know, raw. Also, can you guys go check out Inland Civilians on SoundCloud? I would appreciate that as well. Homeboy Mario lets me fucking put his music on my videos. So I would appreciate if you guys went and showed him some support and some love. Both of them, go show them some love and support. I would highly appreciate that from you guys. Also, don't forget to like the video, share it if you fucking want to, comment if you fucking want to. Yeah, you're home.